This is Victor with Bet Your Bass Yak, and today we're going to be talking about what's up, you guys. This is Victor with Bet Your Bass Yak, and today we're going to go a little bit over this Lowrance Hook2 Reveal 5 split shot. All right. So let's just get into this really quick. This is my setup. Just wanted to show you. It's obviously detachable. This has the Ram ball mount. It's from Ram, as you can tell right there. It goes straight on my kayak and just sits there. What I do is just set it on top of this here Nakwa 10-hour amp battery. This thing is waterproof, pretty much water resistant. I forgot exactly what it is, but it does have the fuse. And that's what I do with all that extra cord. I literally pop this cord through the top of this hood that I have on my kayak, and just connects right to it. And the reason for that is because I like to bring it home, look at what I did for the day. Okay, really quick, I wanted to touch about the maps. This one is a GPS unit. Not only does it say it right here, not sure if you can see it, but it says GPS right there. But it is not a Hook X series, because there are some Hook X series. This one here is a Hook Reveal. There's Hook X reveals as well, but just the X version, what that means is that there's no maps whatsoever. No maps. Okay, another thing I wanted to touch on is when people think that when we say, hey, the unit has maps, that, oh, the mapping of like the water, as you can tell right here, there's going to be contour lines and all that stuff. No. All it means on the map is that it's a map. That's it. It tells you where you're at. It tells you bodies of water. Shows you bodies of water. That's it. That's all the map does. Okay? That's all it is. Okay? All right. Couple cool features about this new unit, the Reveal. Number one is that it has Genesis Live. Now with Genesis Live, what that does is once you get out on the water, you're able to start making contour maps right off the bat. Without even saving them to the SD card, it does save them to the unit itself, which can waste memory on that end. But nonetheless, it does save it to the maps. So I can show you really quick how I go about that. I can go in here and press, I think it was enter. Go down to more options, overlay right there, enter. And then Genesis Live, enter. Now, once that's up and running, XX, you'll see how this just changed. I'm not sure if you notice this little piece right here. What that's letting me know is that I've already done, like there's another one up here and another one showing itself over here. What that means is I've already gone with Genesis Live and done some contour mapping here by itself. Now, that's a great option for me personally if I'm trying to get out on the water just to go see how deep it is, get the contours right off the bat. But that's not what I bought this unit for. Yes, that's a great feature that I use. I love it. It's awesome, but it's not the reason I bought it for. What I ended up buying this whole unit for was for mapping, and I told you guys that from the beginning. See, now they're gone. I took it off. What that does is I'm able to go in the water. I'm able to record or log sonar. You see that? I'm able to record or log sonar. And what it does is as I'm fishing, as I'm kayaking down the river, up the river, whatever, and I'm doing all this stuff, it actually starts recording everything I go through. Everything. And then I'm able to save that here on the side. There's a little plastic thing that makes it waterproof, which is awesome. And there's just the SD card right there. So I save everything to that, and then I upload it to the Lowrance website, and then I make actual maps. I can show you one of those maps right now. Go here into settings, chart source, and then I can pick whichever one I want. I'm not exactly sure which one is the river I'm at right now or close by. Let's try 9472. That is something that I wish they would change, is if we can make the name change. And there probably is. If you know, let me know, okay? We're going to go with 979472, back out, And yep, perfect. There's the map. This is the map of the ones, this is what I've created. These are the maps I've created here. Now I can go to this spot right here and zoom in like a madman. And it's gonna show you all the contours of this part of the river. There's some deep spots there. For the most part, it's not a very deep river here, at least this part of the river. 14, maybe 15 deep here in this section. Let's check over here. Whoops, went too far. Let's go 13 there. I mean, this is what I made. This is what I made it for, because we all know where the bass are at, or some of us do, some of us don't. But nonetheless, I really feel like this helps, you know, helps you figure out more about the river, how it runs and how it is and whatnot. So sorry, I had to back up. But nonetheless, that's the maps you get to create. That's the real reason I ended up getting this unit. Now, this feature, that mapping feature, is actually on the regular Hook2 series. It really is. Except for the X's. Again, no X. Without the, if you got an X unit, you're not mapping. I don't care who you are. You're not going to be able to map. You don't even have the option to have a card there, period. But anyways, that's some simple features there that I love. The Genesis Live, I love it. But I got it mostly for the mapping. And there's just so many neat tricks about this unit that I freaking love. And the reveal, I'm gonna have to make another video of me actually going through and showing you, or maybe I can't. Screw it, let's just get into it. It's gonna be a little bit longer. I try to keep this under 5, man. The problem is I can talk, and I know I get to blabbering sometimes. So all right, let's get into this. Let's go. What was it? Let's see. In here, nope, I know where it's at. Back out. And that's one of the things is yeah, you got to kind of get used to this thing. They say it's easy. It is a plug and play. It is, hey, get gone, get in it, get gone. And you can do that. But if you really want to get into this unit, you really could get into this unit. And then it gets a little like, oh man, there's some stuff in here. All right, so no GPS fix, whatever. Simulate. So what that was saying, hey, you're not GPS running no more. Well, yeah, because I turned on my simulator. Golly, don't say that out loud, right? Okay, so this is, let's see, where are we at? Let's go to this. As you can see, you can customize papers, or I'm sorry, customize pages. So this is a simulator of a run I just did not that long ago. Hopefully it shows everything. I hope it does. One of these maps, something, I don't know. Found out why I couldn't run the simulator was because under the charts, I was under one of these merged, and these merged, it's a long story, but they don't actually show your run, they just show your map. Anyways, that being said, I went to CMap, okay, did that, then went over to simulator, and like I said, there's so much to this, you have to dig into it a little bit, but I remembered that in order to run a simulator, you gotta have a file. You see that? That's on my memory card, or so it shows right there. You can click on that, and it was like, hey, these are demos. See, coastal demo, sonar demo. This is what I ran just the other day. This is what I saved yesterday, as a matter of fact. And so I went, go ahead, save, enter, backed out, and there you go. Now it's running the simulator. Matter of fact, it's showing you exactly where I was at. Here's my chart, or here's the map I was at. Now, like I said, this one isn't showing you like a scene, what was that? The Genesis Live, where it's all contour X. If you look very carefully, it's moving slowly. It's moving. And the reason I'm saying it's moving is because I was kayaking. That's a lot of way to be kayaking, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, there's that. And we jump into here. This is how I usually run it, right here. Now, as you can tell, that's marking a fish. That's a fish right there. And then right here, it kind of gives you more of like a structural look of the fish. I promise you, that's not a bass. That's a freaking carp. Yeah, something that big and actually showing on structure, taking that much weight. That's what that is right there. Not only that, as I'm going through, some of these guys are swimming underneath, below me. They're taking off. And so you get some of these lines that come like this. There are times where this means they're feeding. Because they're just crisscrossing. They're crisscrossing, but usually how you would notice that is if there's like a lot of bait fish, and there isn't right here. Obviously, this is carp. This is carp. That's what I'm reading at least, and that's what I'm looking at. So, anyways, This is a saved thing. This here, I got to take this card from here, upload it to the Lowrance website on like cmapgenesis.com or something. I don't know right off the bat. I'll have to give you that information for sure. But nonetheless, I get up there, I upload it, they put it together for me. Boom, next thing you know, I put it back on the card, slide it back in here, and then I actually have that area mapped. And it's a great feature. You wouldn't think of getting that in such a small package. I know there's a lot of reviews that I've seen out there that legit, man, those guys, that's one of the biggest things that they miss on. They love it because they get to do the split screen, they get to have this, they get to have that, they get to customize, add pages, you know what I'm saying? Like they get to customize, but the one thing that they don't hit on is the mapping. And for me, you know, that was it. I wanted to see these contours because I don't know who else reads books out there about bass fishing, man, but I do. It's crazy as heck. I sit there and read books about it, and it's important to know these maps. Not only that, I try to do my best to make a entry log of, you know, what I caught the fish on. What were they eating? What color were they eating? How was the freaking weather? It's stupid, but that's what I'm about right now. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I can go way deep into this thing. This thing has a lot to it. There really is, but it initially, right out of the package, is a plug and play. It's ready to go. Lowrance has it set up to make it so easy. Like, I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I freaking love this product. This thing is awesome. It lets me know what's up. It gets me where I need to get to, shows me the maps. And you want to make sure that yours does not say X anywhere on the hook part. Okay, this is a Lowrance unit, hook 5 reveal SS. Again, the reveal, oh, and I didn't tell you, the reveal, originally, you wouldn't have these lines right here. You wouldn't have any of these colors right here. All it would show you is this and structure, any type of structure that would pop on. So what Lowrance did with the reveal is they try to emulate, whatever, man. They try to put this picture here for you so that technically all you would need to use is one page. But because they do run on different frequencies, I still use this one just to verify what this one's saying. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but that's that. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if there's anything else. I guess I can show you how to get into the whole reveal part. Options, fish reveal, off. That's it. That red thing, that's all it is. Off. Back out, and that's it. This is how it ran originally, right here. Structure gives you structure, so it lets you know, hey, there's little stuff down here. You know, there's little things down there. You see that? That's all it did before the reveal came on. So if you got a Hook 2 split shot, a Hook 2 5 split shot, not the reveal version, this is what it looked like. I'm pretty sure, right? If I'm wrong, leave a comment. Either way, this is. I think this was just a great thing that they did with that, personally. There you go. Now we're gonna bring it back. Anyways, I don't know what else you guys want me to touch on. Again, if you get the GPS one, it just shows you maps. It just shows you rivers, bodies of rivers, and your location, GPS. That's pretty much a map right there. Let me back out. That's a map. That's pretty much what it is. Doesn't give you contours, doesn't give you anything until you make it. Let me see if I can put my overlay, Genesis Live. Let's see if I mapped any of this out, which I'm pretty sure I did back in the day, but I want to see if it pops up here. Yep. So there's a little bit of what I've done, contours, and that's live. That means you get on the water, you turn that feature on, boom, it goes. It starts mapping this. It starts doing it live right there, which is awesome. I don't have to save it and go do a map. But again, like I said prior, I don't like it because I can be along the edge of that and the connectivity is not the same. Like, it just doesn't mesh. It says I'm over here when I know I'm not, you know? Anyways, other than that, that's, like I said, I use this feature when I'm on a new body of water, when I really want to know what's going on. Oh, that's another thing. As I'm running this feature, if I'm running Genesis Live and mapping at the same time, yeah, that 10-hour amp, it turns into like more like 6. It really does. If you're just running the how do I say, if you're just running the sonar log and just fishing along that way, oh, easily. 10-hour amp, 10 hours for sure on the Noctua. No problem. No problem whatsoever. But if you start running more programs on this thing, like the Lowrance, the Genesis Live, man, I can't speak. If I start running the Genesis Live plus all those other things, yes, the battery runs down quicker. Okay. I don't know. If there's anything else you guys have questions about, by all means, man, please leave comments below. I try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. If there's something specific you want me to touch about on the unit, let me know. I'll make a video. You want to talk more about the Noctua 10-hour amp battery? This thing is awesome little pack. And I love it because, again, I just take it, gone. Oh yeah, a couple more things that I want to touch on is that the Berkeley line spool station. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that thing. Right there. Anyways, I'll get back to that some other time. But like, subscribe, and hope to hear from you guys. Thank you guys very much for taking this time to watch this video, and talk to you guys later.